My guest today is James Talambas, the newly elected chair of the Art Commission. Tell us about what the Art Commission does for Fort Worth.
Yeah, so the Art Commission is a group of 9 citizens who are voted in by the city.
Mm-hmm.
We give our recommendation to the city council on what they should do with the public money anytime that there is a road extension or any kind of development happening. The city does. So anytime that happens, there's a certain percentage of that money goes towards public art, and we give our recommendations on that, among other things.
Okay, cool. And you're newly into your role this year, but what do you plan to do, and what do you plan to change in how the Art Commission works?
Well, I think a lot of what I want to do is, we have 9 really passionate individuals that are on the commission. We all love art, we love Fort Worth, and so what we want to do is, I think the biggest thing that we can do is engage the community more. I really want to have the community come and speak about what they are passionate about and what they want in their neighborhoods. So do that more, and then I want to bring the commissioners out to the public as well. We meet with the public in regards to pieces all the time, but it really helps to have a more informal meeting and to get to know these people and get to know the community more.
You mentioned that here Fort Worth has a monthly mixer event that's been very popular, and over time it's grown into something that's really well attended, and you'd like to do something like that for artists, basically, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that our arts communities tend to be pretty insular as far as the film people hang out with the film people, the music people hang out with the music people, and all that. And we really want to show that Fort Worth cares as much about the arts, visual artists or new media artists, and those type of people, as much as they care about the music folk. So, we want to really build up our community, and I think as one of the only city commissions based around the arts, I think it's our responsibility to do as much as we can in regards to the arts.
Yeah, we're going to talk about this private-public partnership that's going to be redeveloping the Fourth Community Arts Center next year. They're going to make a decision, I believe, in January. There are 2 finalists. What do you think about the process that led up to this? And I'll just say, listening to City Council and the Mayor, I could summarize it as they told the public, trust us on this one, right? Just trust us. And then it came down to these 2 finalists, and I know a lot in the arts community were not really happy with that. I can't speak for them, but I did hear a lot of concerns about the lack of emphasis in preserving the building and the mission of the Community Arts Center, which is home to Arts Fort Worth. But what's been your take on that process?
I think the City Council and everybody involved in this process could have used a lot more citizen input. Right here we are in the heart of our city's arts. We have fantastic, well-funded museums here that bring in just, some of the most amazing art from all over the world. But this is the one spot that we can say these are our artists. These are Fort Worth artists, and we're at risk right now of that disappearing. Both of the proposals that came up a few weeks ago when they showed the public what their proposals were, really kind of sacrificed the arts, and the arts were placed in a
subsidiary, kind of, just
very subsidiary, almost gone. They said, well, some of the proposals said, well, you can have your art in a restaurant, but that doesn't really, Fort Worth likes to talk about it wanting to be a world-class city, and the only way you can do that is by propping your artists up and really putting them out into these big galleries that say, we're proud of what we do here. And so neither of the proposals do that. They give it away to other places, and and we're at risk right now of losing our
only community arts center, basically. Among what else?
Exactly. Rosemarine is a more theater-based art center out there. The gallery is smaller. Their focus isn't really on the large arts that we're trying to do here. So we're at risk of losing a big part of our city, the main heart of the city. So we encourage our citizens to come to the meeting. You know, while the city does say that it's not in our direct purview at the Art Commission to speak on what's happening at the Community Arts Center, you know, we are the only city commission that, you know, would be the venue for that kind of conversation with the city. So we want to encourage people to show up to our meetings and make their voices heard. And so, yeah.
On a lighter note, you're opening a gallery in Dallas, and you want to draw Fort Worth artists out. You want to showcase Fort Worth artists in Dallas and sell some art in Dallas. And you tell me, what's the plan for this gallery?
Yeah, so it's going to be a contemporary art gallery right there next to Fair Park. Great storefront. And you know, one of my main focuses there is that I'm a Fort Worth artist. And so I'm a Fort Worth artist who has done a lot of business in Dallas, but you know, and I want to encourage other Fort Worth artists to make their way as well, because I'm here. This is my home. You know, I'm not moving. But you know, Dallas has an opportunity for you know, to continue your career. So I want to help other Fort Worth artists to do that.
And we're neighbors. I think Dallas watches what we're doing. They may not always visit. We're always kind of looking over the fence at them, and this is a chance to kind of get us together for a little get together and cross pollinate. You know, sell some art. I think they'll be kind of intrigued just to see what we're doing in Fort Worth.
I think so. I think you know, bringing Fort Worth artists don't always make it out there. You know, it's tough to make it in such a big city out there, and to give our artists, our Fort Worth artists, a platform out there. I think it's going to be, you know, really helpful to a lot of them, and then, you know, we can do that cross-pollination. And you know, Dallas doesn't always think about Fort Worth, but they're going to start.
Well, awesome. And if folks want to follow this this gallery next year, should they just follow your Instagram handle for now, or what's a good way?
Follow my Instagram handle at talambas.io, and then follow New Media Contemporary. Okay,
do that. And then one last plug for folks who want to get involved in the Art Commission or just in the arts in general in Fort Worth. Back to that first topic of just getting the public involved in advocating for public interests. When are the meetings, and how can folks, you know, follow and support and show up and do all that?
Yeah, so most of the meetings are on the second or third Monday of the month, always at 5:30. We recently moved our time from 5 to 5:30 so that more people can show up. And so, yeah, and when you show up, you can find the agendas online. You can see if there's anything happening in your district, and you can find all of the information about those projects that are happening in your district or across the city online as well. And yeah, just come out, listen to what we have to say, and then there's multiple times in a meeting where public comment can be had. So please, you know, we love.
It's your tax money at work, so you literally have a say in how it's spent. So you just got to show up and take advantage of that.
Exactly.
And then for the mixer, should people follow Arts Fort Worth at their Instagram stories just to see that?
Yeah, Arts Fort Worth is involved. Support Fort Worth Art. Wesley Kirk is doing amazing work.
They'll be posting on their stories, so you can always kind of follow them and see when the next mixer event is.
Exactly, and I'll be tossing it over to the weekly as well.
Okay, and we'll toss it up to we always do as well, because we're friends. So, well, James, congratulations on your election as chair of the Art Commission. I know you have some big, ambitious ideas, and you want to make everything more transparent and make this a more vibrant city for the arts and in general. So thanks for your time, and good luck with everything.
Thanks.